3, which is the decider match here and match point for Impunity. So far, based on the draft, Hoyi is a bit vulnerable. I mean, Hoyi versus Marco Polo on the lane, early stage, maybe that's all right. But with Lianpo in the way, it's going to be hard for Hoyi to really dominate the lane.
Hear me out. The game is going to be really difficult for Kagendra in the mid stages. 10 to 12 minutes, I think Impunity definitely going to hit their stride because you don't even need to land a Burning Sun arrow. If you take a look at Kagendra's draft, right, the Marco Polo is going to be left pretty much exposed because everyone, I mean, Lu is going to be trying to jump on the backlines. Hans is going to try and jump on the backlines. Yu Huan doesn't have the ability to save Lan Feng if things go awry. Right, everything lands onto Senku. Maybe he wants to use that destructive deluge defensively, which is not a situation you want, right? So this game really depends. They need a lead on Kagendra. This early game needs to be a win, or else Impunity is just gonna steamroll them right at the 12-minute mark.
Like how we have seen in the previous round as well. And I can imagine like if Marco Polo goes in with the Pervert Barrage, Death at Sunset comes in just to try to bait it out, and then it's resetted by the Tolia, and he goes back in with Death at Sunset. Match point, ladies and gentlemen, between these two amazing teams, Impunity and Kagendra.
Yep, they definitely want to put their best foot forward for both of these teams. And right now, Impunity, one step closer to realizing their dream to be at the top of the group for Group C.
Oh, you can see a very early engagement in the middle. But there's more of like each side trying to poke each other as much as possible. Lu takes a decent amount of damage as well, while Xiaolin heals himself up. But Lu, okay, he puts it in a very dangerous position. Lucky enough for him, he does have the flash, so he's safe for now.
Yeah, has to commit the flash. That's a huge common spell out of the picture. Now, we are going to come in at level 2. Wants to put a little bit more damage. He's not going to have the skill set available to take the kill just yet. But I like the way Kagendra are playing, right? They need to be the enforcer. They need to force things to happen. Because if you allow Impunity some form of control, it's going to go haywire really quickly.
Yeah, you're right. Like, they need to be the one to be in charge, right? They cannot play by the rhythm of Impunity. If Impunity finds the rhythm, like how we saw in the last 2 games, then it's going to be really difficult for them. So far, Impunity is doing what they're doing as well. But we can see the rotation here. From the middle, Senku makes his appearance just to try to shoo away the players of Kagendra, but that allowed the middle to continue to farm.
Yeah, and this means that at this point, it's pretty much a big win in the farm lane for the side of Impunity, right? Once again, Kagendra, they have to try and force errors out of Impunity, which is really difficult at this point in time until Lan Feng gets his Sparkforge Jagger. I think it's a little difficult because his wave clear isn't as fast as up.
Oh, looks like we're going to see a bit of a clash there at the bottom involving Megumi. But Megumi got away to safety, still okay. But here comes a lane. Here comes X-Hero from the side. Already at level 4, Depth at Sunset is available to use, but it's not going to make the engagement yet.
Okay, Hans, this is a better start than game 1 and 2. If you can get a kill here, it would be great, but Depth at Sunset is available. So I think we are looking at a pillow fight at this point. Hans is going to give up.
I like how you mentioned pillow fight there. It's like, oh, okay, I was just like, soft touches
pillow can still hurt, you know?
Okay, when was the last time you had a pillow fight?
Oh, many years ago, many moons ago.
Okay, I was about to check what sort of pillows you're using, but okay, I'll leave that for later, right? And the last time I had a pillow fight, we were still okay.
Yeah, alright, but you know, oh, hang on, Hans, not okay.
Not at all. Xiaolin came in and X-Hero, together with him, got the kill onto Hans.
Yeah, and this is something that speaks volumes about Impunity, right? Every single rotation has a result. And X-Hero, I think, good that he's the one that gets the benefit of this first rotation. But he's really low as well. Maybe Lan Feng can get a kill.
Oh, okay, Lewis at level 4 right now. He does have the Trumbo Smash. But he might want to save it for the big moments. Don't want to save it for a small engagement in the middle where you're not sure what you're going to get out of it. Might as well wait for the Tyrant. That could be a better option for Lu.
Not going to use that finishing stroke to get the kill. There's no point wasting that skill here. So with this, I think, you know what? I like the adaptation on the side of Kagendra, right? They're trying to create as much space so that Lanfeng can kind of get farm into his infantry so they can get the items to really take a proper team fight. But so far, Impunity's rotations, look, they're kind of squeezing Kagendra in the middle and the top as well, opening up the map for up, and look at the result. Now there's a team 1 taken away, he has extra farm, and they have the free time for themselves.
And this is the thing about Up's position, right? Like, if you leave him at the lane all alone, he's able to take down the towers really, really fast. And now they got the bottom tower, which is great. That opened up the jungle for Asing to go in and just steal away the farm.
Yep, trickle down effect as well. Up now has hands on that Crimson Golem buff, and that means he's going to be dealing quite a bit more damage in comparison to what Lanfeng is going to be able to offer. And if this continues, once again, right, it's just simple math. You take something from your opponents, they're going to have lesser to contest with. And at this point, it's already a 2,000 gold lead for the side of Impunity.
They're going for the chase. Here comes 2v1. Asing is in trouble. He'll definitely not able to survive this. And he'll be taken out. That's going to be 1 kill, the first kill for Kagendra this round.
He fully commit because they feel like they can take this T1 in the mid. It's not going to happen. So it's a small win for Kagendra, right? They get the shutdown on Asing. It's 1-1 now. And look, they have recovered some farm. It's about 1,000 gold difference, but they need to do more.
Yeah, and they also got the bottom tower as well. So now Kagendra has access to the jungle on Impunity's side. They're trying to get control of the map. And then the next objective is going to try to get the mid tower. And look at their position. They are just circling around the bottom. They might go in for a surprise on the Xiaolin.
Well, they're ready. The Burning Sun arrow does not hit. Do they really want to take this fight though?
Ooh, okay, but they got a kill onto Up. And now Impunity, do they really want to go in? Looks like they might go in here. Yes, they will. Onto Hans. Hans will be the one to fall in the middle.
I think it's still a decent win for the side of Kagendra though, because they did control the map. No, hang on, actually. IMP, Impunity won that. They got the T1 on the top. It's a big win. So a lot of resources are transferred onto the hands of Impunity. They restore that close to 2,000 gold lead. And if this continues, Kagendra, once again, will be in a very tight situation.
Yeah, Impunity is only 1 hit away from taking down the mid tower. So far so good for Impunity overall, that is. But Kagendra, we can see them trying to get those pickoffs here, starting from the top, putting pressure back onto Xiaolin, waiting for the others to come. But from the side, we have Asing showing up. So for them to commit all the way onto Xiaolin, they might want to think twice.
Well, I like the positioning of Ludo. If you take a look at what's happening, they're actually keeping tabs on where Up is at, so that whenever the Burning Sun arrow actually takes flight, they hope that it's Lu who takes the hit. So in this instance, I think Lu taking the hit was a big win for the side of Kagendra. They just need to make sure that they benefit off of it. And once again, X-Hero, he's trying to do the split push, but everything has been shut down by the Clash Leader of Kagendra as well. So this is a good effort. Can they do more?
Oh, Lu's waiting at the side. Okay, Tremor Smash is available. Let's see if he's going to go in onto the middle. Looks like no, he's opening up the map on the bottom instead. Now they have information on where the other players of Impunity are at. And at the same time, Alain waiting to come in. He goes in for the bottom fight, but at the middle fight, Asing puts back pressure on the Weirao. Weirao takes a decent amount of damage, and Impunity playing the discipline game.
I mean, this is why their draft is so strong, right? Because they really get to choose when they get the fights. If the arrow lands, they take the fight. If it doesn't, they just continue as, the day is normal. Business as usual. So Kagendra, right now, look, 1 simple kill and suddenly the map is not in their favor anymore.
Oh yeah, and with that, the whole jungle is open for Impunity now. Try to invade. You see, it's all clear. But we might see an engagement at the top jungle, okay? They're trying to lure each other out. Okay, they see Asing. Asing takes a decent amount of damage. Asing! Nice U-turn by Asing! But from the back, X-Hero makes his appearance! And Senko will be the one to fall. Now they're going for the chase. Lu is tanking the damage at the front. Takes a bit of damage, but Impunity again showing the level of discipline.
Yeah, it's a classic X-Hero flank, right? Beautiful play. They get the kill, and now the map is open once again. They might not be able to go for that Shadow Overlord, that Overlord just yet, but they take a buff away from the side of Kagendra, which is going to cost a lot of time for reroll because now there's lesser gold, there's lesser EXP. They take the Tyrant first. And I think at this point, it's a big win for the side of Impunity. They maintain, in fact, even grow the gold lead now to 3,000, and Xiaoling just got that extra armor pierce, magic pierce.
They're just trying to take the top tower, but looks like it's going to be quite difficult here. Lu is waiting in the bush just to be the bodyguard and also opening up the map. They have the information of where X-Hero is at, but still, they're not able to engage on the X-Hero.
No, there's too many things to consider, right? Right now, you have to consider the Death at Sunset coming in from X-Hero. You also have to care about Xiaolin with that finishing stroke. While all of that is happening, you still have the Arsing duel to the death. So there's so many things that could go wrong. They need to make sure they don't get caught out.
Okay, the arrow did not land though, but we're going to see the Travel Smash going in. Are they going to get at least one out of it? Looks like the answer is going to be no. And Lu, he has to fall back. He's very low on health right now. They tried to trade another one back, but no targets for Kagendra.
That was a necessary move by Lu, right? They needed to make sure that Crimson Golem goes into the hands on the side of Kagendra. More specifically, Reroll needed that. He needed the farm, he needed the EXP. So it's great that they didn't die. And in fact, if they play their cards right, they could play that turnaround and catch Impunity by surprise. Burning Sun Arrow though, it hits!
Oh, it hit by Lanfeng. That was a close one by Lanfeng. He almost got caught out there. If he gets taken out, that's it. There's no way that Kagendra can challenge for this next objective. And with that, Kagendra try to go in for Impunity. Still doesn't want to let this one go. They're trying to wait for that right opportunity. And here comes X-Hero from the side as usual. The X-Hero special, like how you like to call it.
Yeah, they have to play very carefully at this point, right? Positioning is very important. They cannot lose this Tyrant. The Tyrant buff is going to cost either team quite dearly. The Crash Laners are going at it.
Yeah, at the same time, look at what's happening at the mid. They try to show away Lu. Lu, again, very, very low. If you're a tank and you're that low, it's going to be hard for him to make those plays. He comes back in though. Okay, back now to 50% of health, pretty decent. But the
Just give it up.
is almost going to be taken out. Like what you said, in beauty, they gave up.
I think there has to be something else at play, right? You don't just give up the Tyrant for no reason. I think they might want to play along with the Primal Bond as well. And at this point, if the map control goes in their favor, I think it definitely benefits them much more with the Shadow Overlord. So this could be the play for the side of Impunity, right? Itemization-wise, look, a lane is really tanky, X-Hero. If he gets the Death at Sunset at the correct timing, not only will he be able to tank so much damage away from Kagendra, he's able to kill off a couple of the members on the side of Kagendra.
Look at this, Ashing waiting in the bush. Just looking for his next target. Burning Sun Arrow did not connect onto anyone. If it hit onto Weirao, that could have been it for him.
It's a hard situation. They have burned out the Unending Sorrow. This is a bad fight for the side of Kagendra to take, right? Something needs to happen here. And it looks like Kagendra, they understand what's at risk. They will give it away.
Oh, here comes the engagement of the X-Hero, but the other players from Impunity shows up. X-Hero is still alive, still okay. Lu takes a lot of damage as usual. Megumi's pretty low. They're going in for the chase. They want to try to get Megumi at least, but Megumi well protected. They still go in all the way to the right line. Finally getting Megumi and first up. No damage dealers. That's Ashik falls. That's only X-Hero, but X-Hero, how long more is he able to withstand this? The answer is not long, leaving Xiaolin alone.
That's why they are number 2 seed in Indonesia, right? You don't count them out. Kagendra, they've been looking for this chance over and over again for 12.5 minutes in this game. And finally, Impunity, they shaked up a little bit. And it was really obvious, right? Hans was looking for an opening. And I thought, hey, maybe we pay attention to Hans. But it was Lanfeng who was the one that was going to make all the difference in this fight. That Fever Barrage changed the whole situation for the side of Kagendra.
And that was the opportunity that they were looking for, right? Like waiting for Impunity to be funneled in before using the Fever Barrage. That was great timing there by Kagendra to engage at the right moment. And plus, Megumi was very, very low. Hans went all the way to the back to make sure that they got that kill. But now they still are in a defensive situation just because of the fact that the Overlord was in the hands of Impunity.
Yep. When We Raw actually used that unending sorrow. I was like, oh no, this fight is so difficult, there's no heals. And somehow they managed to drag Impunity out of the safety zone and just split them apart right in the middle. Now, if you take a look at that, the result of that, 9,500 gold for the side of Lanfeng. So he's pretty stacked already. Also has the defensive capabilities with the Frigid Charge. And this could be the difference maker.
Man, it's going to be real scary now for Impunity. The fact that Kagendra, they actually have caught up to the gold value by about 1,000 right now. So they're pretty much on par. Even if we look at like itemization, they are pretty much the same at this moment. Okay, I'm looking at X Hero right now. He's giving back information to his teammates, but no right opportunity to engage it.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to waste his skills and his life on catching either Hans or Weero at this point, right? The main person they want to catch out is, in fact, Lanfeng. If they can get Lanfeng out, they don't have enough damage on the side of Kagendra to finish the fight.
All right, Impunity, they need to play a bit of defensive work at the top. At the same time, they're buying a bit of time here to get the next Tyrant. Kagendra is going in. Oh. It's just a matter of time right now. Are you going to go in for it?
They know.
Oh, 50% of health. Oh! They caught Hans! That is a big target, and Weero is now in trouble. Where are you going to go? Up with the double kill. Impunity. Patience is paid.
And, you know, playing the exact same card that Kagendra played against them, they surprised them from the brush. All 5 heroes on to Hans. And I mean, Weero, he felt like he could save his teammate, but actually dove into his death as well.
What a good move there by Impunity. And now Kagendra is forced back
Oh,
in.
the
But it's an arrow! It didn't hit. Lanfeng got away to safety just in the right time. And right now, a lot of pressure by Impunity. Kagendra, they need to buy time for Weero to come back.
Yep, they're choking them out, right? They actually got Lanfeng to use his Fever Barrage as a defensive measure. So he's out of an ultimate for the next few seconds. It's a tough defense for the side of Kagendra. So right now, they managed to hold on. But here comes a second wave of difficulty because Impunity, now they have access into this Shadow Overlord once again. Now, Kagendra needs to watch their positioning really carefully because the ultimates are all up on the side of Impunity as well.
And Kagendra, they do have the Tremor Smash though. They might go in from the back. Lu comes in. Is he able to get?
Nice
He
catch.
got 4 from the side of Impunity. This is the time for Kagendra to come in, but Megumi gets 1 kill. X-Hero still able to dish out the amount of damage needed for them to do the trade back. Senku, run! Senku, run!
Yeah, he has to run for his life here, but it looks like running is the only thing he can do because Impunity, they are at their doorsteps at the T3 in the mid lane. Creep wave crashing in as well. The minions will do their job. He's gonna be a one-man army. He's gonna give it a shot, but Senku cannot do much.
Oh, and the minions are coming in, and Impunity clean 3-0 sweep, ladies and gentlemen, for their opening game, winning against Kagendra.
Yeah, this is the strength of Impunity, right? A veteran in the Honor of Kings scene, and this is why they have been always at the top